Hey, how's it going, everybody out there on YouTube? MetalCrip89 coming at you again. I've got a cell phone review I'm trying to do. I've got this rigged up. I've got my webcam literally balancing on my leg with the little tripod stand. I have the LG G5 here for review. Um, I've had this phone, well, this model, I've had for like 5 days now. Because I had the other, my first one for um, like 10 days, and I took the protective plastic off down here on the bottom where it says LG, and yeah, it chipped the paint off a little bit there. But that's really the only problem I've ever had with either model. I haven't had any problems with screen bleeding, like anything abnormal for an LCD, like I said in my screen bleed video. Performance has been spectacular. Battery life, especially with standby. I've heard some reviewers bitch about standby time. I have not had one problem with standby time one bit. I got over the weekend. I got see how fast the fingerprint scanner was right there. Over the weekend, I got shoot, what did I get? Over the weekend, it was like I think I saved it. Let me check. Could have sworn I saved it. Did I save it? No, I didn't save it. But hold on. Going off camera here for a second. Trying to remember what I did with it. I know I saved it under gallery, guys. Um, Screen on time. I got like a little thingy on the back here too. That little thingy. It works great. If you put your finger in between it, it's like a fly grip almost. I got it for like 15 bucks at the T-Mobile store. It's called I'll pause the video here in a little bit and I'll go look up and show you what it is. Oh yeah, here's the captures, guys. Capture usage on battery. I was on 8%. This was 8:30 in the morning the other day. Come on, focus. There it is. 57 hours and 19 minutes and 8% battery. Screen on time 3 hours. And this is over a weekend. Almost 2.5 days. And I still got 3 hours of screen on time. So stop leaving your brightness at like 75. And oh, there goes the camera. Sorry guys, like I said, it's a webcam. Balancing on my leg here. Got my ghetto production values. Stop leaving your screen brightness on freaking like 75 and 100%, and you'll get like 2 days out of this phone. No problem. That's for sure. Alright guys, I'm going to pause it for 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about this. I should have just gone. My bad, guys. I'm back. Like I said, excuse my production values. Just using a webcam on my leg with the little webcam stand on it. But yeah, as you can see, as I showed you, 3 hours of screen on time. As you can see, come on, webcam focus. 3 hours and 3 minutes and 31 seconds. And I showed you this before. The camera did not. 57 hours right there, guys. And like I said, stop leaving your screen brightness on ridiculous amounts of time. Right now I'm running the Google Now launcher. I also have Action Launcher 3 on here, Nova launcher, and the standard LG launcher. Let me know if you guys want me to show you the standard look. I switch between Action and Nova every couple of days, and use Google Now every now and then. I don't really use the LG launcher, but I did set it up. It's pretty much exactly like an iPhone with the LG launcher, honestly. Speed performance has been great. I mean, I've literally had like absolutely no lag with this device whatsoever. As you can see here, I'm flying through the app drawer right there, flying through the apps. No noticeable lag whatsoever. Um, I had no joke. I had 12 apps running in the background over a consistent 10-minute period. I had Netflix, Facebook, my contacts, my camera, Google Chrome, uh, Google Play Music running. Google Now was up in the background. Uh, the Play Store was open. I think I already said the camera. It was like 11 or 12 apps I had open over a 10-minute period, maybe a little bit longer, maybe like 15-minute period. And this phone did not close out apps, and it is nowhere near as aggressive as the Samsung. That's a big factor. Oh, and also the price. The price was just right with this phone. I really, to be honest with you, I liked the Edge. I really did, but it was just too far out of my price range. There you go. You guys can see the whole screen now. It was just too far out of my price range, to be honest with you, with the S7 Edge. And I've always been more of an LG fan when it comes to the phones. I can't really do the modular thing. If you guys want me to do another video with the modular thing, I'll do it. I just don't want to have to like move the setup. Like I said, I'm literally jerry rigging the camera on my leg right now on the little mount that comes with the my Logitech webcam. But it is recording at 1080p, so hopefully it comes out good. Let me try to open a bunch of apps here in the background while I'm talking to you guys. And we'll go back to them here in a second, and I'll show you that they're all still open. How many do I have open? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apps open right now. And that's another cool thing that I really like with LG. They have the pin feature where you can pin an app and it won't close for an even longer extended period of time. I'm going to leave those 6 apps open the whole time. Web browsing is great. I found this, it's not really a new browser, but I found this, sorry, I took the phone off the screen. I know you guys probably hate that. I found this browser a while ago called, it was called Link Bubble at the time, but then it got bought out, and you can actually use it on Mac and Windows computers now. It's called Brave. I'll do a separate review of that, possibly. Not possibly. I'll show you guys here in a second. Uh, as you can see on my app there, I've got Words with Friends. I just started getting back into that. Zedge is also a great app for ringtones. If you haven't used, if you like to use ringtones, I also have a MP3 cutter for MP3s. But like I said, the overall speed of the phone has been great. Like, I have literally had no lag whatsoever. I can go in and out, and I'm closing the app drawer, mind you, while I have the 6 apps still running in the background. As you can see, it's 7 now, maybe 8 actually. They're all still there, and I'm closing the app drawer, no problem. I also like that screen rotation on the Google Now launcher. That's another reason why I'm running it right now. Calls have been great. I'm on the T-Mobile network here, and about an hour and a half outside of Orlando in South Florida. So it all depends on your area, how your coverage is. But in my town between where I travel on a weekly basis between uh, a 20-minute, you know, increment around where I travel on a weekly basis. I have perfect coverage with T-Mobile and shitty coverage with Sprint. So there's that. But yeah, as you can see, like I said, the speed is very good. I know I keep repeating myself. Um, I do know everything about this phone. It's a 5.3 inch Quad HD 2560 by 1440 2K quantum dot LCD display with a peak brightness of 800 nits. It's got the Snapdragon 820, 4 gigs of RAM, 2800 milliamp hour battery, which is removable. I know there's been a lot of controversy about the removable battery, or not the removable battery, but the body. And like I think I mentioned like I said, I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the only manufacturing flaws I've seen with this phone are when I took the protective plastic off the front a few days after I got my first phone, and it made little chips in the paint. But other than that, I haven't had any cosmetic damage or warping or any of that stuff that other people have had whatsoever. I already showed you battery life. Battery life's been great. I use it on average. If I use it a lot, I'll get about 4 hours of screen on time like everybody else. But if you use it sporadically, when I mean sporadically, I mean like checking my Facebook every, 2 or 3 hours, watching a few YouTube, maybe 3 or 4 YouTube videos, making a couple phone calls, making like 10 or 20 texts throughout the day. That's how I got to 57 hours. Oh, and my screen brightness, as you can see here, is on, come on, focus, 45%. That's usually what I keep it on by standard. I don't usually like to keep it over that, and that's perfectly fine for me unless I'm in direct sunlight. Video playback has been great. I'll show you the demo video that it came with. It really brings out the phone here. Gallery. I know I'm taking the phone away. Probably, I'll probably like, oh, where's he taking the phone away? But I'm just looking for the video real quick, guys. Go back. Get out of here. Get out of here. Here's that preloaded video, guys. Allow, blah, blah, blah. 360 video. As you can see. Woo! Very cool stuff. I'm getting the 360 camera. It's coming. The extra battery should have been here already. My mail's been slow for some reason. But yeah, that's that demo video. Just to show you a little bit of screen quality. I'll close that out there, guys. Bump the camera there a little bit. Don't kill me. Alright. What else? What else is there? The pictures have been phenomenal. I love that wide angle camera. I'll show you the difference with the wide angle here. There's the wide angle. There's my lymphedema feet. Yeah, laugh at them. There's the wide angle camera view. It's got the three trees and stuff. And then you have the regular angle. So you can see the difference there. You got the wide angle. Get all that. Regular. If it'll fucking click it. Regular. It's a big difference. I think the wide angle is 135 degrees and the regular is like a standard like 70 degrees or something like that. 73 degrees or something. But the wide angle is 135 degrees. I took some really cool pictures. Wait, here it is. I took this last night. I made it into a meme. It's a wide angle shot. Really cool shot. Another wide angle shot I took in my bedroom. As you can see, sorry about the glare on the screen. As you can see there's my wide angle of my bedroom. I took another wide angle. This is a really up close paused image on Hulu that I cropped with the 16 megapixel. You probably can't see it that well. This camera does not want to focus right now for some reason. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Well, there it is. But yeah, as you can see, really good quality that I cropped up close on my 4K TV. There's one other picture I wanted to show you. This is like the first week that I got the other phone here. That I got the other LG phone. Oh yeah, here's a pop-out picture I took. It's a really cool feature where you click pop-out on the wide angle, and it'll like, I don't know, make a layer on top of the photo, and you can blur out the background and make one section of the photo pop out. I don't know how much inception you're seeing there because it's literally the same background behind you there on the camera. But it's definitely a here. There you go. See it better with it like that. It's definitely a pop out if you can catch that, if the damn webcam would focus. You see, it's a pop out and it's blurred out in the background. Really cool pop out feature. I really like it a lot. The camera's excellent. Right on par, if not better in some ways, than the S7 Edge. My physical therapist has the S7 Edge, so that's how I know so much. Well, I know a lot about phones in general, but anyway. So let me see if I could show you the Best Buy picture that I took the first week that I got the other phone. No, what are you doing? Okay. No, hold on, guys. Trying to find the Best Buy picture I took. It's fucking amazing. I took it at the Best Buy Mobile. I was showing off the phone. It's like right here at the beginning somewhere. There's also slow motion at 720p at 240 frames per second and a time lapse. But here's a wide angle I took at the Best Buy Mobile here at my local Best Buy Mobile. That's a wide angle of the Best Buy Mobile. It's pretty crazy, huh? Definitely some crazy stuff there, guys. Like I said, the wide angle is amazing. The regular camera is really good too, but I've been fooling around with the wide angle more. Haven't really taken too many photos with the... Actually, you know what? I'll take a picture. I'll take an inception picture real quick with the regular camera just so you can see a little bit of the quality with the regular camera, and I'll post some more regular camera stuff on my Instagram. I'll just take this real quick, a little inception shot with the regular camera. Cheese. As you can see, there's the interface of the camera, and I just took an inception shot of what I'm recording right now with the regular camera, and I'll show you the difference with the scene real quick. I'll take a wide angle of the exact same computer. Wow, that's crazy, guys. Cheese. It also has voice prompts. I think you could say like, no, look, I took another picture because I said voice. Don't mind that. I'll delete that. Deletion. But yeah, here's a wide angle of my laptop that I have my webcam connected to that I'm recording this video with. So that, like I said, inception. And here's a standard 16 megapixel. Still a really good picture. It's just the field of view is mind-boggling. Really good picture though. Regardless, it's a 16 megapixel camera. The front facing is really good too, especially for video chat. I'll take a quick front facing of my mug. Yeah, I have big bulky here, so don't make fun of it, internet. Um, I'm gonna crank the beauty up for you guys. How about that? Make my face beautiful. Cheese. Cheese. No, it doesn't want to take the fucking picture. I had to take it manually. It wouldn't say cheese for some reason with the front facing. But yeah, this was literally me just shaking with my cerebral palsy. And look how good of a picture. It doesn't really do it just. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I look like a fucking alien through this webcam right now. Hold on. It takes really good photos on the front facing. I know I sound unprofessional right now, but the beauty mode there is overblowing my webcam. But yeah, that was literally with my hand shaking on the front facing camera. Really good stuff there. So it does take really good photos with the front facing camera too. It's at 8 megapixel. Turn the beauty mode down. I'll take another one. I'll take the what is it? The 2007 lean over the shoulder. Still coming blown out for some reason. That's probably the best. Probably the light above my head too. But believe me, it looks way better in person. My my lighting is making it glare too much on the camera. I think either that or that's a really good front facing camera. See if I turn it, maybe if it'll change it. You know what? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna move it real quick. There you go. Just showing you the awesomeness of the front facing camera there real quick. I don't really do. I think I did a Geekbench 3 test on this phone when I first got the other one. Obviously, it didn't save. Let me see if I can do a Geekbench for you guys real quick. I know you guys love that. And then I think I'll switch it over to the standard launcher real quick, and then I'll try to get the. I'm not really good at disconnecting it. I felt like I almost snapped the battery earlier, literally trying to get it disconnected from the module. I do like having the removable battery, like I said. I'm definitely going to do a review on that Brave launcher, but anyway, it's really cool. Um, what was I doing? Oh yeah, Geekbench. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, running the benchmark here, just so you know that it is right there, 38%. There's the multi-core score and the If a fucking rotation, like multi-core score and the single core score. 5137, 2264. Really good stuff. I don't really care about benchmarks. I just really care about real world use, but I know a lot of people care about benchmarks and like have a fucking like jerk off battle about benchmarks. All I care about is real world use. And real world use with this phone is phenomenal. But I just wanted to do that for you guys. And did I close out all those apps? No. Look at this, guys. This whole time that I've been talking, I couldn't remember if I did or not. But this whole time, look at all the apps I left open. The Geekbench score just ran in the background. Really killed my battery. Put it down like 10% doing that Geekbench just now. Well, not 10%, like 4 or 5%. But yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apps still running in the background this whole time. I've been talking about 25 minutes now. So yeah, the app management is way better on the LG. Way, way better. Like I said, the screen performance, I haven't had any screen bleed issues. I can't really do a screen bleed test right now. I can't jump in my closet. I am disabled, if you couldn't tell by my feet there on the chair. But like I said, the speed is very good. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Let me change the launcher to the standard one, which it really looks like iOS to me. What is that? Some stupid. You know what I noticed? Fucking Instagram is turning into MySpace cam model request. But anyway, changing the. What am I changing here? Changing the launcher to the standard one, which really reminds me, like I said, of Apple. But I know people want to see the standard home screen, so I'll change it. And let me know if you want to see my Action 3 setup and my Nova setup. I'll let you guys see that. Oh, you do get the app drawer back with the Easy Home. And also, if you go in LG Smart World, you get the app drawer back on LG UX 4.0. But literally, like the folders look identical to iOS. I mean, I understand where they're going for with the ease of use, but it's literally like iOS. Exactly the same thing as iOS. I don't get it. I guess it could be faster, but if I wanted folders, I would never buy an iPhone. I've never owned one, and I've had the opportunity to get one the last 3 years now since I've been on T-Mobile, and I've always been an Android person since 2011. I've had Android phones, but anyway, that's what the standard home launcher looks like without the app drawer. Like I said, you can get the app drawer back with UX 4.0 on LG Smart World, which is on the phone itself. Where do I have that shit? There it is. There it is right there. If the camera would focus. Yeah, you see it right there. Sorry about the sideways look. I'm just trying to get the camera to focus on it. It's the red circle LG logo Smart World right there. Go in there and download the UX 4.0 if you want the app drawer back, or download any other launcher pretty much. Action Launcher 3 is really good. It's got the cool, almost Samsung Edge type feel to it, where you can pull out from the side and stuff. But anyway, oh yeah, you still get the IR blaster, by the way, which I haven't really used it too much. See if I can get it on my camera. There, see it is. There it is. You got the mic, and then the little dot is the IR blaster. Um, but yeah, they do have the IR blaster, like I said. Don't mean to be rambling here. Let me change it back to the fucking Google Now launcher. I can't take the stupid UI. But yeah, I did set it up and use it for like 20 minutes just for this review. And it's not my thing. Like I said, if I wanted an iOS setup, I'd buy an fucking iPhone. I have my fingerprint set up. I have 3 fingerprints set up. Let me see if I could show you how many. I have to put the pin in. That's right. Sorry, guys. Just show you like what I have the fingerprints set up. I've got 3 fingerprints set up, and it's really, really fast. And the really cool thing is, the screen doesn't have to be on. Like I literally accidentally just touched it. Like, you see the screen's off. It says right there, use fingerprint. Like, literally, if I can get it to focus. No, of course it doesn't want to focus right now. But look, the screen is locked. As you can see, it's asking me for my PIN there. And I will show you just how fast it unlocks. You see that? And that was with my opposite left-hand index finger. And that was like maybe like a half a second to unlock from the screen being on the lock screen. And real quick, I'll completely lock it and do the exact same thing. As you can see, black screen, boom. Like I said, you don't even have to click it. And people are bitching about the build quality, like I was saying before. It feels awesome to me. I like the lightness due to the plastic feel, but it also still gets cold like metal. It's like a combo between plastic and metal. But it is metal. All they did was make the primer and do the anodized coating to make the phone feel lighter and not have the heft of a full metal feel, which I respect them for that. I really do. Also, this is a Google feature, but it's also very cool. It's called on tap. I don't have anything to show you on tap right now. Here, I'll go into Best Buy real quick, and hopefully it'll work with Best Buy. I know sometimes it doesn't work with some certain things. Like here, I'll show you the S7 Edge. Why not? There's the S7 Edge, guys. Let's see if it tells me what it is. Oops, I went home. I didn't mean to go home. Sorry, guys. Yeah, see, it tells me what it is right. It doesn't want to rotate for some reason, but let's see. I'm just trying to get it to focus to show you that it did show everything. There you go. Saying the carrier, the S7 Edge at Best Buy. Don't know what the Samsung Galaxy C is. Don't mind that. But that is a really cool feature. That's not a LG feature. That's a Marshmallow 6.0 feature. Like I said, overall, I'd give the phone, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 9. Or actually, you know what? I'd give it a 9.5. Really, the only thing, and this is nitpicking, is I wish the battery was a little bit easier to disconnect. And I wish the battery was like 3500. Those are the only 2 negatives I have with this phone. Other than that, I absolutely love it, and it is very, 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 very willing of its flagship price tag. Hold on there, guys. One quick second. Let me adjust the camera really quickly. I almost dropped the phone there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, you heard it click there. Excuse my finger being in the way there. Just trying to Adjust this on the fly. There it is. Adjustment made. It is very, very deserving of the flagship moniker, that is for sure. And it is definitely LG's best phone to date. Fingerprint scanner is awesome. You can also, like I said, actually I didn't say, you can change the arrangement of the buttons here. Like I have the extra button that can bring down and bring up. As you can see there, there's the pull down shade for your notifications, and then you can click that arrow right there and bring it back up and down without having to swipe. And they also have a Q slide one and a this one, which you can also change in the Capture Plus, which takes a screenshot and then you could draw on it with Quick Memo. That's been a standard LG thing for a long time. But I'm running really long here, running at 36 minutes here, guys. So in conclusion, like I was saying, I know I've been rambling on here. In conclusion, like I said, the only two negatives I have is I wish the battery was a little bit easier to disconnect from the modular piece. It's really difficult for me with cerebral palsy to get it to do. Oh, damn it, I did it again. To get it to disconnect properly. And I wish the battery was a little bit bigger so I can get a little bit better screen on time. But my biggest thing I would say, if you want to get, like almost 2 days, don't keep your screen brightness at 80 to 100% unless you're in direct sunlight. You don't need it, guys. You have really bright lights in your house. You don't need to bring your brightness up to fucking 100%. Turn your light on. Hell, I'm in my room with a freaking black curtain with my brightness on 45%, and I don't need it. I only need my brightness all the way up in direct sunlight, and you'll get the 57 hours of battery life and 3 hours of screen on time, which is fine when you're sporadically using it, just checking emails and stuff. But like I said, in conclusion, I give the phone a 9.5. Just those little nitpicks with the disconnection of the battery, and wish the battery was a little bit bigger. And I do not like LG's iPhone-esque launcher. They should have just kept the app drawer. I don't care what they say about people not liking the app drawer or whatever. That's been a standard with Android forever. I'm just changing the home screen back to Google Now, and then I'll show you the not Easy Home. I guess I'll show you. You can get the app drawer back with the Easy Home. Looks like it's for old people though. But I just click and bump the camera. We're gonna get a dislike for that, I bet. Home screen. I sound like an idiot right now. Not home. God damn it! I fucking clicked over again. Shut the fuck up. Where am I? Home screen. Duh. Okay, leave it alone, Mike. Oh Jesus, it's a miracle. I made it back. All right. There's a fucking cerebral palsy twitch there live on camera. But yeah, your Raptor is back, which you can get with any standard third-party launcher, or even, like I said, the UX 4.0 launcher in the LG Smart World app directly on the phone. I also, if you haven't noticed already, I did get the gold one. And no, I'm not taking the case off. I do not want to break my phone while I'm trying to do this without knocking the camera over. If you want me to, you want to see what the phone looks like without the case, I did post pictures of it on my Instagram for uniformity. purposes and stuff like that. Very fast phone, very awesome phone. Uh, in conclusion, uh, the LG G5 is a worthy pickup over the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, especially if you don't like Samsung's aggressive app management. And I literally just changed the launchers, guys. And all those apps that I've opened up over this whole 40-minute video now are still open, guys. Still, every single thing I opened, even the random shit I opened, I can go back to my Facebook and it goes right back to the top of my page. It just refreshes a little bit because I didn't I just opened it at the top like that. So and it refreshes almost instantly. Um, but yeah, definitely pick up the LG G5. It is a worthy modular phone. All right, guys, this has been Metal Crip 89. If you guys have any questions, just drop a comment down below, and I will let you know any other thing if you want me to do a quick update video. Oh, you know what? I'll do a quick update video in a couple days, and I'll tell you like my more experience because I've had the replacement for like almost a week now. But this has been Metal Crip 89 coming at you with a overview and review of the LG G5. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and please bear with me with my disability and camera movements and stuff. I really appreciate the support and the non-negative comments. I mean, you guys can say whatever you want, but don't take my faults for something I was born with as a negative, as I'm accurately telling you about the phone. And the only reason I stop and keep saying is because I'm trying not to knock the camera over, to be honest with you, because it's balancing on my leg, and that's a very hard process for me to do with cerebral palsy. It is a brain defect at birth. So I do have twitches and stuff along those lines. So, but anyway, enough about me. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. This has been Metal Crip 89, and this was the overview and review of the LG G5. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Peace.